Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 265. Hopefully we're on the finishing straight for our gems for the advanced modules. So the first and easiest thing to do is to, we are making these finally, so let's start outputting them. Which would be there. You probably need to output there and pick up from there. Okay, you're not making those because the grinding wheels are not getting made just yet because we don't have the silicon ingots just yet. Also, these things are slightly slow, it would be fair to say, so why don't I up the ante just ever so slightly. I'm concerned this isn't going to be fast enough. We may have to look at that a little bit more. But before we do, there's a couple of other issues we have here. Namely, we're not getting carbon and we are not getting the ingots. Now, I think with the alumina having been cleared from here, the alumina that's coming through down here, we are now we're about to, well, somewhere is about to get the silicon ingots. Maybe we should have a quick look first before we get too excited about the silicon ingots. Yeah, there is, I probably need to rename who we are. Seriously, Nickelin 02. Okay, you're not Nickelin. You are... Gems in, and we don't need the 02. Why don't I put a color equals blue in front of that, which we now have twice, of course. Okay, gems in. You're now gems in. Does that fix this? Yes, it does. The other one's been delivered to. This one is going to be a short while, but hopefully fairly soon. Now, carbon, on the other hand, is slightly more problematic, I think. No, it's only this one. The problem carbon was having was these aren't full. No, it's not that. It wasn't getting any nitrogen, right? And our nitrogen supply is actually this stuff here, which hopefully can build up, but it won't if oxygen is maxed. So what I need to do is actually, well, we need to sort it out, so that's one thing we need to do. So why don't I get my basic train again, bring it up to here to pick me up, and we'll go and fix up the nitrogen supply so it doesn't keep stopping. if we can. Come on, train. Don't have all day. Here it is. Yeah, take me over to round about here. Okay, thank you. Now, the problem that we need to deal with is the ability to get rid of red, and I do notice, sorry, the oxygen. This is a non-return valve, so oxygen on, or a lack of oxygen on this side won't mean that it will drain oxygen out of here, which is basically what we want. So what I want to do is perhaps I want to be able to gauge an inspector valve. I don't have one, but I can build one, so let's do that. Now, if this if this inspector valve is greater than, say, 90 or 900 rather, then I am going to pump some of this air into one of these. Some of this oxygen, it's not air. Oxygen is greater than, actually even 950. And by doing that, it lets this carry on, which means that the nitrogen will now flow. But it still leaves a lot in the pipe, and it doesn't affect any here. So yeah, that nitrogen will now flow. Great. Now, what we finally need to do. So yeah, there's all the alumina. That silicon should be coming very soon. We better have a quick check on that. 9. It's already up to 9, so that's pretty good. If I ever did this Seablock again, I think I might have to make a lot more, rather than the just winging it kind of approach that I've employed here, in the hopes that I can just make up for everything by the smarts that I can put in from TSM. I would try and plan the volumes, I guess, the excess volumes a little bit better, and maybe see if we can balance that a little bit better than we're doing with the various formulas and so on you've got. Maybe we will end up having to try and do a little bit of that anyway, just to make this work, although, you know, we're getting through the techs, and it's not that far from actually even completing this, although saying that, you know that it's Seablock, so everything's going to take 3 times the number of episodes that I expect it to, but in terms of what we actually have to do now, it's there's a little bit of grunt through some of the science, but we'll get there as well with a bigger science build. So yeah, I mean, it's just these roadblocks when these warehouses that at the beginning of the game look like they've got almost infinite space, but the reality is they do fill up. Yes, they do fill up. I wonder if this actually processes silicon fast enough, or whether we're going to need to What are these? Chem furnace ones. Seems slightly unfortunate, doesn't it? I do have these things. I'm not actually over here though, so there's nothing I can do about it. Just looking at it at map view. Yeah, there's so much stuff trying to get out here that these aren't actually keeping up. Anyway, the nitrogen is getting a lot closer. So I'm kind of hoping maybe I can jump for a ride on the nitrogen train. Maybe what I need to do is check this. No, there's too many others that are in front of us because it's been a while without nitrogen producing enough. Possibly I need more of these as well, but that's not what I want to focus on this episode. Let me get that train, my train back. And I want to fix up the gems, even if they're not actually even producing just yet. Or even go to the other end of the gems first. So no, we will go to here. Probably means we have to go straight back up the way we've come down. Never mind. Okay, so we've got 4 types of gems. We could make it a row each. Maybe that's the best idea. So, cut blue. And I could impose this other ways as well, but this is as good as any. That one. And the topaz. Okay, that's the idea. So, I guess we just need a means to load this up. I could just do something very simple, couldn't I? I'm either going over here or... a very simple way of managing this, and place it there. We surely won't need very many more of these. Okay. Gets rid of those things. Yeah, well, until we get these products, this isn't going to go anywhere. So I think that's everything, bar handling this at the other end. The other end being, I'm here. I just need to get over to here. Okay. So yes, our modules build, our fairly incomplete modules build. Oh. Okay. So you're using those fragments from the puffers. And the circuits, which I haven't dealt with yet. Okay, maybe I should deal with the trains for the circuitry. Get them coming in. We also... we need that. Can't remember what this one was supposed to be. Where do you go? Oh, you just stop. You're probably supposed to go down here. Yes, which puts you along here, which would be these two circuits, I think. Transistors and integrated electronics. There. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11. 11 items. Probably easiest to order via the direct circuit approach, I guess. So an arithmetic combinator in there. Wire from here to here. Currently we have nothing. Let's turn that off for the moment. Circuits and trains. Maybe I'll go and set up those trains, since it's right here. Oh, I can't actually set them up until... I think, yes, I've got a spot just in here. And then the other two can go up there, so... let's set those up first. Yeah, it's just over here. So have I used empty CPUs or no? And what's you? You're a slightly different supply, right? Okay. So I can make you what? Oh, right, empty ruby. So it's this one that is the duplicate. Yes. You need to be empty. Empty CPU. And you can be CPU supply. And the other two are going to have to go up to this top one. A little bit further away, but so be it. Can reuse this one. No, you won't be that. You'll be empty integrated electronics. And integrated electronics supply. And empty transistors and transistors supply. Now back down. Back down here. Just set up the trains. It's just down one more, isn't it? Whoops. Pays if I pay attention. Okay. Train locomotive. And 2 wagons. Now, you are going to go to, it's not green this time, but empty CPU. Wait for circuit condition and add. Now there should probably be a couple of these CPUs sitting next to each other. Maybe not. There it is. Yes, like that. But that's the one that we're after. And circuit condition. And I think you'll probably be full, so off you go. And I think another train wants to get in here, so maybe I'll let it. Where are you going to? Crush stone. Huh. Are we waiting for another train? No. Okay, good. Okay, so you, this time it is green. Green, empty. I could do that one, but I'll do this one first. And what's that? Integrated electronics supply. And you're probably done, so off you go. And one more. And that's why I got all those trains that I got earlier. This is green. Empty. Transistors. Circuit condition and transistor supply. That one. Circuit condition. Have you finished? Yes. Off you go. Right, and priorities. I know we already have a CPU priority. So we're going to have to be a little bit more careful. We need an empty one. Empty trains, and that will be load until full. Empty, that one. And now CPU, I might give this one just to differentiate, and I'll have to remember to use the one. And this is CPU supply. That one. Now integrated electronics, empty train will be green empty. That one. And crap, where is it? I must have scrolled past it. That's the CPU. That one. And the final one is for this guy. The transistors. Empty transistors. Save and circuits, they're in here. Transistors. The full version. Transistor supply. There we go, that's the priorities. Maybe I should be training over. Right, so this is the CPUs. Got a P1. Oh. CPUs. And this is CPU empty train. It's on its way, great. And up here, these need to change to integrated electronics. And the empty train version. And finally, transistors. Oops. Empty train. So they should all be filling up now, or taking off. And if we go back to our advanced modules, I'm not sure if we're going to finish advanced modules this episode, but we'll see. So we need, let's start in here. That one. That one. This one will be each divided by 16,000. Output each. Which means we could actually turn this on. And we've got trains coming, that's good. Then we need the solder coil. That should be in here, shouldn't it? Yes. That's on its way as well. We need copper plate and gold plate. And gold plate. And we need glass. That's that one. And we need green, red, blue, and the advanced processing unit, which I don't have a train for yet either. Alright, let's do it anyway. Well, at least... the first three. Oops. What sort of... what sort of issue have we caused here? Yes. That was kind of to be expected. Do I have any... I actually... stack filter inserters. Yeah. We could... go like that, and you could do that, which would mean you should do that, and you should probably go like that. Just to speed things up. Oh, crud. How did you get called? Damn it. Damn it. Of course, I didn't think about that one. We need to have an actual requester here for CPUs. And this will be CPUs less than 16, 1, 2, 3. Output a P, and do we have P? Yes. Trains on the way is less than P. Then get CPU, and then I use the number 1, didn't I? So we get it from that supply, not the other supply that we were getting it from. There's only 3 trains, well, 4 trains if you count the one in here right now. And I have some of these to get rid of. Does this stuff work? Have I even allowed enough space for it? That certainly empties pretty fast. So, alright, we're missing all sorts of things over here. You need all of these, so... Oh, and you need outputs. Oh, they're kind of slow, aren't they? Right, let's do that. This is just a really slow process. 30 seconds, wow. Do I have any modules? No. That's what I'm trying to build. Do I have any of... not those. No, I don't. Yeah, that's definitely going to need to be sped up. So very slowly, we're now getting blue, we're now getting red, we're now getting green even. Why did I not connect you? You are looking for these two electronics. So aside from the fact we can't make anything because we don't even have the red, let alone the blue and the advanced. And these are just way too slow. So are these for that matter. Your speed is 5 seconds, but that's still way too slow. Right. So we're going to need a roboport, and I'd prefer... Actually, I don't care if that one's in it. There, that links those. I actually need some logistic robots. We have some. That's good. So, are your logistic requests? You don't have any logistic requests. Okay. That's fine. How many do you need? You need 1 speed module 1. Okay, so I guess we need to be in modules. Speed module 1. 10 is probably about right. 10. And how many do you need? You need just one as well, so... There are those Logi requests. Now you are missing circuits, you're missing processor boards, and you're missing polished sapphire. Oh. Hopefully those two locations were the only ones doing that stuff. Oh, right. Okay. So, the final bit is these gems, right? Gems. The rubies are going to have to be ordered and brought into here. But we're going to be ordering them in far too great a number, really. How full is this? 605. It's not too terrible. Maybe for now I just whack them in rubies. Maybe minus 18. So the reorder point is lower. We're getting diamonds here. What do you need? You need topaz. What do you need? You need diamond and you need amethyst. So... there's the diamond. Diamond. What are you missing? You're missing those. We're already short on certain items again. No, we're not. We actually have tons. Okay, that's great. The rubies. We don't have... Yes, we do have rubies. Oh, they only stack to 8,000. The hundreds, rather. So they only get to 8,000. Okay, the rubies... which one do the rubies go to? I think they go in here, right? No. What about this one? Ruby, yes, they go there. Okay, ruby. Probably don't really need 2 of those, but we've got them anyway. And the train needs to park up somewhere around here. So might as well clear off that. Why are we not getting red circuits? You are at 2,500. You're missing aluminium. Right, we know we have to deal with aluminium. Aluminium is not happening right now because of another reason. Silicon. We have no silicon. Interesting. Well, I know we have to deal with aluminium as well, but... are you jammed again? Yes, you are. But we're actually using the alumina. So it is unjamming. 14k. It's just a little bit too close for comfort. I suspect I'm going to have to do something about removing some. Let's sort out this train. It just needs to... it can either just come straight in, which would be slightly annoying, or maybe just be a thing like... a thing like that, really. Oh. That was a mistake. That's better. Now, I might even just use another standard fare rail station. And I want to... oh, I need filter inserters, I guess. Do something like that. Into just iron chests will do. Sapphire. So this one will be sapphire. Doesn't quite reach. And then the next one will be the emerald. And the next one is amethyst. Amethyst. Wait a sec. Oh, I've already done that. It's this one that's amethyst, right? Yeah. And you'd have to be topaz then. Cool. You're heading for disaster there. Okay. Now, what we will do here is set up a arithmetic combinator. And go each minus, I think I get about 2,000 per train. So maybe 1,000 output each. And then another arithmetic. Each divided by 1,000. Set output each. Now, no, this is way too complicated. We don't need all of that nonsense. Anything less than 1,000 output X is 1. Oh, I've got nothing at the moment. You will be called gems in. Gems in. Right. No, don't send to train. Set train limit. Limit signal L. We could change it there, or we could just make this L. And if anything was less than, so we've got nothing, and it's saying that is less. What we probably need to do to cheat the system is have I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try it anyway. No, that will always order something. That's not what I want to do. How about, just to get it going, we'll do that, A1, and we'll have that off. This will force a train using the developer's system. Now you need to go from gems load to gems in. Gems in. And that is until inactivity. Okay. Now, if we only want 1,000 and gems stack to what? 100. Well, I definitely want to close off this part. And then I'd like this belt to turn up. Do I have? I do have. Okay, good. You are Thorsten Stanizot 9. Which is this one. You need 75 blue belts. Hopefully that will be coming. Oh, this seems like it's what we needed to have happen. So yes, good. How are we going? We're on our way. We have everything good. So I guess next next episode, what we're going to have to do is try and push circuits up to some reasonable delivery. You guys are still not getting anything? Because what? Okay, there's no point sending that train over if it's not actually loading any gems. I would have thought that it should have been. Are these getting made? Yes. Are these? You are not getting wheels. Okay, why not? Silicon carbide. Carbon and silicon powder. Is that carbon? This is around the wrong way. Now you have carbon. Okay, silicon powder. This is around the wrong way. That's all that it was. Let's just make sure this starts happening then. Alright, you guys are a little bit slow. You do have module slots, interestingly enough. Are they all going to get intercepted here? Output full. Oh, you don't currently have any pass-through. That's better. All products going now. It looks a bit like the wheels is the part that is the real hold up here. What's the command I've got here? I think it's until full, right? Full cargo, right, okay. Yeah, that could take a while. So I may as well just turn it on over here. Which this should do. At the moment it should say set train limit, enable train limit, and it's 0 at the moment. But as soon as we turn this on, the train limit should be 1. There you go. And that's about it until I can fix this lot up next episode. So thanks for joining me for this one. Looking forward to seeing you in the next, where hopefully we actually get advanced modules happening. See you then. Bye bye for now.